Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Gauranitai, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। अंजू माता जी।
हरे कृष्णा प्रभु जी, प्रणाम।
प्रणाम माता जी, हरे कृष्णा।
ओके, हम कीर्तन स्टार्ट करेंगे।
आप बस ऑडियो रहेंगे क्या? वीडियो, सॉरी, हाँ ऑडियो रहेंगे।
सॉरी प्रभु जी, आज हम वीडियो ऑन नहीं कर सकते।
ओके
ओके, सो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे।
माता जी आपके पास करताल है क्या? क्या मैं मुझे बजाना?
आप करताल दीजिए ना प्रभु जी, आप बजाइए।
ठीक है,
ठीक है। हमारी आवाज आ रही है ना प्रभु जी?
हाँ हाँ आ रही है।
ओके। जय प्रभुपाद, जय गुरु महाराज। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्ति वेदांता स्वामी नित्य नामिने
नमो
विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिनिति नामिने
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात्देशतारिणे
नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे
हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे सॉरी प्रभु जी ओ कृष्णा
हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama, Hare
Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare.
Jaya Radha Madhav Radhe.
Jai Radha Madhav Radhe.
Jaya Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe.
Jai Radha Krishna Chandra Radhe.
Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Jaya Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram Krishna Balaram Jaya Krishna Balaram.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Hari Bol, Hari Bol,
Nitai Gaur
Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. Hari Bol Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Nitai Gaur Hari Bol.
Jaya Jagannath Jaya Baladeva, Subhadra Mai Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Jagannatha Jaya Baladeva, Subhadra Mai Jaya Sudarshana.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Prabhupada, Prabhupada,
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Hari Gaur Premanande Hari Hari Bol Hari
Hari Bol, Harinam Sankirtan ki jai.
Jai. Hare Krishna. Pranam.
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Anju Mataji and Prabhuji and Aparajith Prabhuji also for the wonderful kirtan. So Hare Krishna. So on behalf of SKBC Bangalore, I would like to thank everyone for taking out time on Sunday evening. And today we'll be continuing with our weekly special Srimad Bhagavatam class series. Today we'll be covering, today is the third week. And we are very fortunate to have with us a very senior Vaishnava and preacher, His Grace Aparajith Govinda Prabhu. So, who will be speaking on Glories of Srimad Bhagavatam from Canto 4 and 4 to 6. Over to you, Aparajith Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yes, thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, so we'll go today. We'll go through from the Canto 4, 5, 6. We'll just see what are the important topics mentioned in these cantos. So before we start, we'll do Kirtan. Jai Radha Madhav. Prabhu, you are able to say my screen?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Oh. Jai Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Madhava Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari Yashodanandana Braja Jana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare now condition to Hare Krishna. So before we go to the 4, 5, Canto 6, we'll just read one sloka from Srimad Bhagavatam, first canto. So we'll read
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, your voice is a bit low.
lower. Should I use headphones? Yeah, bro, I'll use headphones. Okay. So, how about now, Prabhu?
Perfect, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, now it's better.
Okay. So, before we go through the cantos 4, 5, and 6, I'll just go through. I would like to just go through the shloka, and after that, we'll go to the cantos. निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतं द्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं सुखमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः. Anybody would like to repeat? Let's say this sloka once. Sumit Prabhu, Sarwan Prabhu.
Prabhuji, we are not able to see this sloka.
You are not able to see the screen?
Still that Chaitanya
Mahaprabhu is
Mahaprabhu's photo only showing, Prabhu.
Oh, is it? Huh? What about now?
Now we can see, Prabhu.
Oh, then I would have said. Okay, I will repeat one more time. निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृतद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकः. Yes, Prabhu. Anybody can repeat?
Yes, Prabhu. Nigamakalpatarorgalitam palam sukhamukhaadamritadrava samyutam pibata bhagavatam rasam alayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavukaha.
Thank you. Translation. O expert and thoughtful man, release Srimad Bhagavatam, the mature fruit of the desired tree of Vedic literature. It emanated from the lips of Sri Sukadeva Goswami, therefore this fruit has become even more tasteful, although its nectarian juice was already releasable for all, including liberated souls. So, in this shloka, so Sukadeva Goswami is requesting us to enjoy the Bhagavatam, because it is a mature tree of Vedic literature and it has come from the Sukadeva Goswami, because it is coming from the parampara and it is tasted by Sukadeva Goswami. So it is given by Sukadeva Goswami. It is more tasteful. All the 12 rasas, we know, right? There are 5 primary rasas and 7 secondary rasas. All the 12 rasas are there in the Bhagavatam. So the first 2 shlokas of the first canto, first chapter, it established that here it is mentioned. In previous shlokas, it has been definitely proved that Srimad Bhagavatam is the sublime literature which surpasses all the Vedic literatures due to its transcendental qualities, because it is speaking about Lord Krishna directly and rejecting all the other dharmas or upadharmas. So it is the highest truth. So I request all of you to hear Bhagavatam very attentively so that we may release this the transcendental result. Okay, so we'll go to our main topic. So, Prabhu, are you able to see my?
Yes, Prabhu, we are able to see the screen.
Okay. Yeah. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Saraswati Myasam Tato Jayamudiraye. Ashtaprayeshu Abhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavate Uttama Shloke Bhaktir Bhavati Nashtagi कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः. I would like to offer my prayers to my Guru Parampara and Lord Sri Krishna Gaurnitai, so that they can bestow mercy on all of us, so that we can understand Bhagavatam. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshurum Milintam Mena Tasmai Sri Guruve Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobishtam Stapitam Mena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Supadantikam. Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Yuta Padakamalam Sri Guru Vaishnavamsha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lita Sri Vishakhanvitam Cha. He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dina Bandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanususte Devi Pranamami Haripriye Vancha Kalpatarubhyasya Kripa Sindhubhya Eva Cha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaurabhaktavrinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, yeah, so let's go through the summary study of Canto 4 and 5 and 6. What I have done, I have taken some of the stories from these cantos, so that we can see what we can learn from the stories. So we all know that, right? So Bhagavatam contains a lot of stories which will explain us the how a devotee should be, the qualities of devotees, the qualities of the Lord by experience. Like we can see the pastimes of the Lord, how a Lord is the Bhakta Vatsala, and how Lord is Dina Bandhu, like, and how devotees know this rasas, 12 rasas, how they enjoy the 12 rasas, right? So these are all we have heard. We can these are all philosophy we can see, but here we can see the pastimes. Most of the pastimes next we can experience those pastimes when you go through those. So previously we were like last week, Sanatan Prabhu was giving the stories of Kunti Devi, like how Kunti Devi was asking for troubles in her life again and again, so that she can see the Lord again and again. So this is how a devotee pray for the association of the Lord, and we can see all this, how they're they are mad after the association of the Lord. They want nothing from this world. They only want association of the Lord. So we see those different kinds of devotees, like all level devotees, like advanced devotee, some devotees with puffed up. So how Lord will remove their um, pride, how Lord will break their pride, right? And so these are all different kinds of stories we hear. But what I have done here is just taken the stories and we'll just try to learn what we can learn from those stories. Okay, so in the Canto 4, the first story comes is Daksha Yajna. So where Daksha was doing Yajna. So generally how we do festivals here, so they do Yajnas in Swargalok. So in Daksha Yajna, what happens? So Daksha, right? Daksha's work is to uh, produce population. So many people ask, egg came first or hen come first. So, but here from this story we can understand, Daksha produced all types of living entities, all the animals, all the type of humans, like 400 varieties of humans. So all things were created by Daksha. So we can understand that all the animals are created by Daksha. So then Daksha means that is expert. He is very expert in that. And also Daksha shows us one very important point, that Daksha is the post and he has a lot of powers. So what happens? Daksha once gets puffed up. So it is natural, like we also know, right? Like we hear from Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Chaitanya in Ashtakam. So in Ashtakam, what is there? The third sloka says that Trinadapi Sunichena Tarorapi Saishnana Amananiya Madena Kirtaniya Sadahari. So it says that a devotee should be humble, humble like a grass, and tolerant like a tree, right? So anybody can be humble until unless he doesn't have power in his hand. So naturally, if somebody doesn't have any power or he's very, no energy, so he'll naturally be very humble. But when a power is given, then also you maintain your humbleness when that is real. So here that Daksha shows us that whenever we get a power, generally it is natural that we'll get puffed up, will not be so humble. So devotee should be if he doesn't have power also or any power if he get also, he should be in a humble mood. So that Daksha shows. So what happens if somebody maintains that puffed upness, Lord will break it. So we'll understand here how Daksha will get uh, uh, his prideness will be removed from the Lord. So Daksha, what? So this in this, I think most of you know the story, but just I will tell in brief, and we'll more understand what we can learn from the stories. So in Daksha, once what happens in yeah, while doing yajna, whenever Daksha comes, because Daksha was no head of all, but he was created by Brahma. So Daksha, when Daksha entered the yajna, all the demigods were there, and even Lord Shiva and Brahma was there. So Lord Shiva didn't get up. Generally, whenever a VIP person comes, the other lower person, or whenever a chief minister comes, the other ministers will get up so that to show respect to him. So all the demigods got up, but even Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma did not get up. So Lord Brahma did not get up because he's his kind of father. So he did not get up. That he agreed. But Lord Shiva was his son-in-law. So Lord Shiva married to Parvati. Parvati Devi was daughter of Daksha. Okay. So what happens? He did not get up. So because of his position, he got puffed up. He thought that no, all the demigods. So even he considered Lord Shiva to be one of the demigods. So we should understand no, uh, Lord Shiva is a demigod, but also he has some extra. No, he is acting as a demigod, but his role is different. Or he the person himself is different, because the other demigods are living entities, but Lord Shiva is not a living entity. Even Brahma is a maybe some. I mean, most of the time Brahma will be a living entity. So even Brahma will be living entity, but Lord Shiva is not living entity in this story. What it is mentioned, he was not a living entity. He was more than he was a devotee of the Lord, and also he was not considered to be a demigod. But Daksha considered him to be lower than him, and so he should have given a respect to him. He got puffed up. So he started scolding Lord Shiva that no, just because Brahma told me, that's why I married my daughter to him. He has nothing. He is like a beggar. He didn't understand that the real position of the Lord Shiva. So sometimes we also don't understand the real position of the devotees. We may compare them with their material background, how much they even spiritually how much they are how many devotees they are making, how many books they are distributing, or if somebody is not distributing any book, we'll consider he's a lower devotee, like that. We'll compare generally. Our material tendency will go anywhere, right? So we'll again try to compare devotees also. So devotee means devotee, because somebody is coming to Krishna, it is very rare. So Krishna tells no, Bahunam Janmanam Ante Jnanavan Mam Prapadante Vasudevam Sarvaviti Samatma Sudurlabha. So somebody is coming to Krishna to surrender to him completely, and if we consider them as if we start comparing them to by material things, it is a very risky thing. So we may offend these devotees. So here also Daksha try to compare Lord Shiva with his external material opulences. So he he disrespected Lord Shiva, but then Lord Shiva left the place. So then there is some fight happens, then argument happens. But later what happens? Yeah. So from this, what we can understand, Lord Shiva, no, Lord Shiva would have got up, but Lord Shiva was a trance. He was in a trance to think of. He was in meditating on his Lord Vishnu. So he was meditating. That's why he could not see that. But Daksha misunderstood that. So that's what happens when you puffed up. You'll not understand the real thing. So he got angry. Then later, what happens in some other area? So this part of the story was over. That Lord Shiva got insulted, and the followers of Lord Shiva and followers of Daksha, they fought with each other. They cursed each other. like that. So this story, one part of the story was. So next part of the story was Sati. Sati wanted to go to Daksha. So because Daksha is father, is Sati's father, like Parvati Devi's father, and he wanted to. She wanted to attend on one more yajna which was conducted by Daksha. So Lord Shiva told, last yajna I got insulted. Better you don't go, because if you go and if your father scolds me, you'll not be able to bear, and some wrong thing may happen. So please don't go. Lord Shiva tried to convince her, but she did not get convinced. So she wanted to go, so she went. So there she got. There was no reception from his father, and his father neglected her, and even so by this she understood that how much Lord Shiva would have got insulted. So then she burnt her body, because it was given from Daksha, so she burnt her body. So after that Lord Shiva gets angry, then he creates a Bhairava and kills all the followers of Daksha, and even Daksha killed Daksha. So later Daksha understood the things, like Lord Shiva is not an ordinary person, he is the devotee of the Lord. And then he gave him the head of a goat. So Lord, if you can see here the picture, the Lord Shiva has a head of a goat. So then he got understood that no position of the Lord Shiva. So so in this way, even Lord Vishnu comes and pacifies. Lord Brahma comes and pacifies Shiva, and Lord Vishnu also comes into to tell Lord Shiva that give them life. So Lord Shiva follows his Lord's order. So in this way, how we should treat a devotee. So we should not compare a devotee on external uh, material thing, and also we should not get puffed up from our any position if we get in ISKCON or no outside ISKCON anywhere, because uh, getting puffed up is not a good sign of a devotee. Devotee should be humble in all the conditions, whatever position is. Maybe you are a husband of a no, you are a husband, no, maybe you are a owner of your house, right? Or you are a a manager in the company. So if you get no, if you try to be at least not externally, internally, at least you should be humble, because if you become externally humble, people may misuse you, but at least you should be humble inside and but guiding outside. So your intention should not be exploiting others. You should be like what is that for their goodwill only. You should get so you should have no control over them. Otherwise we should be internally very very humble. So by maintaining humbleness you can get the mercy of the Lord. So if you get puffed up, so you will not get the mercy of the Lord. So first Lord has to break your puffiness, then he has to give mercy. So better if you are humble, then you can receive the Lord's mercy. Okay, so then we'll go to next story. So the next story comes in the Canto 4 is story of Maharaj Prutu. So Prutu Maharaj, uh, so Prutu Maharaj story comes now. He is incarnation of the Lord, and he's given example for Archanam, right? Archanam he has given example for, and his main he is famous for he has conducted 99 horse sacrifices, Ashwamedha yajna, 99. So when he was doing 100 yajna, so Lord Indra, Indra tried to stop. So before that, when Maharaj Prithu became king, so because his father was not a good king, uh, that time the earth had stopped to produce grain. So whenever a king is not good or the population is not good, so the earth naturally stops producing uh, good quality of, grains and all stop. So that time also, when Maharaj Prithu was the king, so the earth was stopped producing grains. So then Prithu Maharaj started chasing after Mother Earth in the form of Mother Earth was in the form of cow, and he started to kill Mother Earth. So Mother Earth and Prithu Maharaj, there was a conversation. Then Mother Earth says that because they were uh, misusing the grains and all, so I stopped producing. So then Maharaj Prithu says that now you produce because I want you to produce. So then Mother Earth started producing all the way. So from this incident, what we can understand is whenever there is a whenever we become adharmis,
we'll lose all the good qualities of grain and all. So we can see, no, right now we are not eating so good quality of grains because we are becoming so and so other mix. So the naturally the earth will stop producing grains and all. So it is reducing, and later it will become. It is told that no in the Bhavishya Puran, or also even in the Bhagavatam, that no in the future we'll have only fruits, that too seedless fruits and all. So we'll not have grains to eat also. So because people are becoming more and more adharmic, and the earth will stop producing that. But when Maharaj Prithu, when a good king or when a devotee king comes back, so earth will again start producing whatever is required. So so Maharaj Prithu was, no, he was doing 99 yajnas. So but he when he was doing the 100th yajna, so Indra started, no, kidnapping that horse. Why? Because if somebody does 100 yajnas, successful yajnas, he will become Indra. But Maharaj Prithu, he was a devotee of the Lord. Even though he was incarnation of the Lord, he was a devotee of the Lord. He don't wanted to become Indra, but he just wanted to know please the Lord. So that's why he was doing those yajnas. So that he can dharma, he can establish dharma everywhere. No, so that Lord will get pleased with him. So, but what happens? Indra was thought in a different way, that no, if Maharaj Prithu no becomes if completes 100 sacrifices, then he has to know, he has to lose this post. So that's why he did not allow him to. So he started kidnapping horses at this sacrifice. Whenever Prithu Maharaj goes and brings, he'll kidnap it. So this incident also, like Indra, no, Indra got different veshas, like sannyasi vesha and other veshas. Now we can see, there are different people in the world who are not actually devotees of the Lord, but they externally show that they are the devotees of the Lord, and they'll misuse the, no, they'll exploit the people. They'll exploit the people, and they will cheat themselves also, and they'll cheat others. They'll think that they are God, but they are not at all God. So they become, no, illusioned by Maya more and more. So those these all, whatever we can right now, whatever we are able to see, these different sadhus which are not mentioned in the Vedas, like no, they externally duplicit sadhus, no, those are all showed by Indra. So Indra comes also, generally it is told that no, we should not kill a sadhu. So that's why Indra used to comes in the different sadhu veshas and kidnap the horses. So all these are, no, different names are there in the Bhagavatam if you read. So those all no, taken by Indra. So Brahma comes and tells Prithu Maharaj, no, don't do this yajna, because if you continue to do this, Indra is out. He's he's after his post. He will try to kidnap, and he'll wear different veshas. Then Kali Yuga people will follow it. So whatever now Kali Yuga are following, what those are Indra's Veshas. So the Kali Yuga people will follow it. Right? He has already shown so many Veshas. So if you try to again capture, he'll have more Veshas. So don't stop here. Then Prithu Maharaj says that Prithu Maharaj stops that, because Prithu Maharaj was not after any post. So he was just wanted to please the Lord. So he did not endeavor much after that. So from this incident, what we can understand is, see, Prithu Maharaj, he could have done that 100th yajna, no, because if because he, no, anyway, if any of us, if you want to do some task, it is 99% complete, then we'll naturally tendency, because if I complete 100, I'll become famous. If I complete 100, I'll get this much material benefit. So Prithu Maharaj did not bother about that. So whatever endeavor we are doing our devotion service, if Lord is pleased, we should be focused on pleasing the Lord, not pleasing us, or Lord pleasing completing the task like that. So here Prithu Maharaj did not complete the 99, but he was Lord got pleased with him. So one more understanding is that from this story is that, Lord, you don't think that Lord will get pleased if I chant 16 rounds only. If I if I don't chant 16 rounds, he may not get pleased. So Lord is a completely independent personality of Godhead. So because we are following a guru, that's why Lord get pleased. So Lord is more about pleasing his devotees than himself. So Lord may get pleased for 16 rounds because his devotee has told us. That's why we are chanting. Now Prabhupada and our Guru Maharaj told us to chant 16 rounds. read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam, and then priest, and how much is possible for you. So because of that, because his devotee has told, Lord will get this. So there is no condition, no Lord. If you do this much, like no, if you do this much tapasya, Lord will get pleased. It is no, it may not be necessary, because Lord may get pleased easily, or Lord may not get pleased easily with your endeavors. But Lord will definitely get pleased if his devotee is pleased, right? So that's why we should try to please his devotees. Whatever his devotees are asking us, if you do that, Lord will get pleased easily, right? So that is the one thing we can understand from this story. And also later, Indradeva comes and beg forgiveness from Maharaj Prutu. So this is the story of Maharaj Prutu. These are the two main stories. I think Puranjan story was, yeah. So in one more story comes is Puranjan story. That Puranjan story is what is that, metaphoric? I mean, that is just a explanation. That no, it explained that how we are attached to the bodies. This body is compared to a queen, and this how this body will become. How this body will quit us. We will get another body. So it is given in a metaphorical story. So it is also a nice story that I think last time Sukhi Jagannath Prabhu had explained to us. It was a nice story. So if you go to the last 5 chapters of Canto 4, you will understand that story, metaphorical story. It was a nice story. Okay. So now we'll go to Canto 5. Okay. So Canto 5 starts with a story of Rishabdev. So Rishabdev was a king, and also he was the incarnation of the Lord. So his teachings are